Welcome to Quiz Madness. This is Would You Rather, the Super Mario movie versus Wednesday. This one is going to be a lot of fun, so let's get started. Would you rather participate in a kart race with Mario or compete in a pose cup with Wednesday? Would you rather fight Donkey Kong in the arena or have a fight with the Hyde? Would you rather visit Princess Peach's castle or attend Raven Night? Would you rather have Cranky Kong as your dad or have Gomez Adams as your dad? Would you rather have Princess Peach's fighting skills or be good at archery like Wednesday? Would you rather have an annoying ex-boss like Spike or deal with bullies like Lucas Walker and his friends? Would you rather have Bowser fall in love with you or have the Hyde fall in love with you? Would you rather have a brother like Luigi or have a brother like Pugsley? Would you rather dress like Princess Peach or dress like Wednesday? Would you rather explore the Mushroom Kingdom with Toad or explore Nevermore Academy with Thing? Would you rather use an Ice Flower power-up or have the ability to turn someone into stone like Ajax? Would you rather wear the cat power-up suit or have the ability to bring drawings to life? Would you rather visit Mario and Luigi in Brooklyn or hang out with Tyler in the Weathervane Cafe? Would you rather be chased by Shy Guys or be chased by piranhas? Would you rather breathe fire like Bowser or have an electric power like Uncle Fester? Would you rather be good at riding a motorcycle like Princess Peach or be good at fencing like Bianca? Would you rather hang out with Toad all day or hang out with Enid all day? Would you rather eat a plate of spaghetti with Mario or eat Pilgrim Fudge with Wednesday? Would you rather complete Princess Peach's obstacle course or win in Nevermore Academy's Po Cup? Would you rather have to fight Bowser or have to fight Joseph Crackstone? Would you rather go on a date with Princess Peach or go on a date with Enid? Would you rather deal with a scary dog like Francis or have a pet scorpion like Wednesday? Would you rather be trapped in Bowser's floating castle or be locked inside the Gates' mansion? Would you rather go on a quest with Mario or go on a spooky adventure with Wednesday? Would you rather have a servant like Kamek or have an ally like Thing? Would you rather save Luigi from Bowser or save Eugene from Hyde's attack? Would you rather ride on the back of Princess Peach's motorcycle or ride in Uncle Fester's sidecar? Would you rather have a protector like Toad or have a friend like Eugene? Would you rather be imprisoned in Bowser's cage or be locked up in prison like Xavier? Would you rather have your own cart builder like Kong or have a crystal ball like Morticia? Would you rather be separated in different worlds like Mario and Luigi or get locked in a locker like Pugsley? Would you rather be frenemies like Mario and Donkey Kong or be frenemies like Wednesday and Bianca? Would you rather have a boss like Foreman Spike or have a professor like Marilyn Thornhill? Would you rather have a superstar power-up to be invincible or have Wednesday's psychic vision power? Would you rather live in the Mushroom Kingdom or live in Jericho, Vermont? Don't forget to share your choices with us down below and give me a thumbs up on this video if you had fun. Thank you so much for playing.